Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to part 3 of my full platinum walkthrough for the Dead Space Remake. We are picking up exactly where we left off at the end of the previous video. We are in the flight lounge just before the end of chapter 2. We're going to walk through a door in a moment and we will get the trophy for chapter 2. So this is where we saved. If you're on PlayStation or you're able to upload your save, do so. If you're on Impossible, just reminding you. We'll be doing it in the middle of this video as well because there is an instant death section. So as you go through here, you will get the trophy Lab Rat. There we go. So that denotes the end of chapter 2. We are now officially into chapter 3. Yeah, and then we've got this long section of zero gravity now. So this is why I decided to not put it at the end of the previous video. Yeah, so the first thing we get in here is a text log. It's number 37 in total out of 150 that we need. Well, there's more than 150. And that actually alludes to Peng, which if you've played Dead Space, you know what Peng is. It's a hidden item. You get a trophy for finding Peng, basically. And I think that's where the original was. It definitely looks familiar anyway. So yeah, it's a bit dark down in here, but we're going to be doing a run around. There's no enemies here, don't worry about that. We're going to be running around and just finding, there's loads of stuff to find, basically. Loads of money and ammo and all that good stuff. So we're just kind of stocking up at this point. This is obviously where the Kellion, our ship, crashed. So just fly over when you see the orange screen, land there. And there should be a room here. There's a lot of stuff in. Just got to move all this out of the way. You've got floating containers everywhere. There's going to be lockers. And that's what we're just doing. We're having a quick run around, getting as much as we can because we need it all, basically. Anything that's free we might as well grab. So fly over here. You can see there's a bit of a barrier. It looks like there's a window ahead of me. It's actually no oxygen. You can fly through there and we will be flying through there. But for now we're just going to stay in this area. Once you go ahead now, there will be zero oxygen. So that will kick in. But we're not doing that just yet. Just grabbing those containers, then going to fly over to the right hand side and carry on with the hunt. So a nice relaxing start to this this chapter. We'll be getting a couple of new weapons. There's lots of things going on in this one. Things are going to get a bit more intense, if you want to put it that way. Larger amount of enemies and things like that, new enemy types as well. So we're just going to do the same as we did, just go down the other side this time now and seeing what we can find. We're going to be moving forward with a couple of side missions as well. We're going to be doing another one in a moment, starting another one kind of in a moment. We're getting an item for it. Replace this battery. This actually comes into play right at the end of the game, but for now we're just going to open this shutter up. There's another container there. And then what we opened up was this. There was a door here, so we've opened this door up. And you can just make out there's an orange container over there to the right. That has a, I think it's diamond conductor. It's worth a lot of money. We can't open that yet. We won't be able to until the end of the game anyway. So we'll be back for that. I think it's Master or 3, level 3. I forget which one. I just know by the end of the game we can open it next time we're here. So open all those up. Nearly done. Nearly done. Then we'll be moving on. So you can see why I left this off the end of the previous video. Because we haven't even got to the point where we're fighting a few enemies yet. So the last one I'll grab. There may be one or two I've missed around the corner somewhere. I don't know why I've taken off. I didn't do L1R1, so I don't know why I took off there. Right, now we will take off and we'll carry on. And we're going to go through this barrier. So we're going to drop into no oxygen now. So our tank's going to kick in automatically. And we're going to get Voelker's, I think you pronounced it that way, Voelker's rig, which is part of the side mission You Are Not Authorized. Basically, we need to find all of the rigs that are around. There are a few, I forget exactly, 6 or 7, something like that. And we're going to be finding all of those, and it gives us master clearance basically. We need that for a side mission and a trophy, and it also gives us good stuff as well. And it actually lasts into New Game Plus. We don't need to do it all over again. I'm just trying to grab a explosive container here because there are going to be a couple of enemies come around the corner in a moment. Not yet. I know this is a bit of a weird angle, but I put it at the end of the containers. And then I'm going to fly down here. Do not pick that purple thing up until you're ready to fight. Go and get some oxygen first. And this is the rig here. So I'm just going to pick this up and straight away aim at that container and blow it up. I don't think it does too much damage, but there's one of the crawling ones. And then there is one of the horrible death baby things behind it. I was trying to just do a bit of damage. Ultimately, I don't think I did anything. But if I had killed them both, it would have looked cool, wouldn't it? But yeah, I don't think I did. We do still need 30 kills with all weapons apart from the my god, what's it called? The plasma cutter. So I'll be using various weapons. Of course, you don't have to, but I would say do so. We are going to have a farming spot at the end of New Game Plus, which I will highlight, but working on them now is going to help out. I will actually complete one of them in this video because I want to get rid of the weapon and not use it again, basically. So there's going to be another couple of death babies. I'm just trying to grab this explosive can. It won't kill, yeah, it doesn't kill it, but it does enough damage that it softens it up a bit. And I'm trying to find the other one. This is why they're pain in the ass, because you can never find it. There it is, especially when it's dark. Should have stasis it. It did get me there, I think. Stamp it. Save a bit of ammo. Top up on oxygen. Should be getting low at this point. And then we're going to fly down here. We're basically going all the way to the bottom. You're going to get a bit disorientated potentially, but we're going all the way to the bottom. Watch what you're shooting here. Don't shoot the explosive thing. So there's just one, I think. I thought I saw something else there. It's not. So I'm still going down. I'm not going to correct. I'm not going to straighten up. There's no need to straighten up when you're flying. Just go where you're aiming, where you want to go. So right down at the bottom. When you get to where you want to land, and just press L1, R1, it'll put you the right way up automatically. And then through here. And that's it for that bit. But yet, how far are we through? 7.5 minutes. And we've still not got a save point. So, yeah, it's quite long. When I did my practice, there was actually enemies here. So this is why I'm setting up. I put a mine there. A crawler comes around that corner, or did. It doesn't this time. And in here there was a death baby thing. Again, not this time. There may be for you though, so be aware of that. It's this game with its dynamic enemy positions. So just have a quick. There's just some ammo in there, and I was ready for it, but ultimately it didn't appear, which is a bit annoying because I was ready for it this time. It got me last time. So you can pick up mines again. So yeah, just do R1 on them and you get your ammo back. And here is another log. Growth. And up we go. We're getting there. We're nearly at engineering, finally. We're not into the main area yet. So this is why this video is a bit longer, because it is a fairly long section. But obviously we have this stuff at the beginning as well. This is our safe space, in quotation marks. There will be enemies in here now and again. So every time you come into this safe space, do have a look around. Make sure there isn't anything. This shouldn't be the first time you come here. There will definitely be at one point. Obviously I'm going to let you know when that is. Get that log there, that's Temple's log, and have a quick scout around, see what you can find. There may be different items for you. So you got a save point and you got a shop in here. I'm trying to buy two things here, two weapon upgrades, but I can't get them yet, which is a bit annoying. I don't know why they're not appeared. I'd actually have to scroll to the left or right just to get them to appear. A bit strange. I'm just letting this dialogue play out. There we go. And then I'm going to click on this. This is going to move everything forward. And we'll get a video call from Hammond. And that is Engine Diagnostics.
They're out of fuel. The centrifuge is offline.
And then I will be able to purchase 2 upgrades. So every weapon upgrade, this is why we've been saving money, is 2-pronged almost. You get a weapon upgrade and you also get a node. So rather than buying nodes, just single nodes on their own, you can buy an infinite amount of nodes, by the way. We'll double up, get the upgrades. We need all the upgrades anyway. So they should be here, but if not, just scroll to the left or right, L1, R1, whatever. And then go back to shop and it should appear. I'm just going to put these in storage. Yeah, this, you can see they're there now. 11,000 a piece, so grab them both. You should have enough money. You shouldn't have been really spending any at this point. So grab them both. Essentially what they do once you take them to a bench is open up more upgrades on your weapon, plus give you a node each. So you'll be spending 10,000 on a node anyway. So it's essentially 1,000 for an upgrade. So that's what I've been saving. In here there shouldn't be anyone. You should be fine just to walk through here. And we're going to get a new weapon, the Ripper, which I honestly really don't care for. So this is the one I'm going to use pretty quickly and get rid of. The reason for that, I'm actually going to put it in my inventory. I just want to use it and put it in my inventory and forget about it. We can still upgrade it from our inventory. We'll stop finding ammo for it. It will get clogged. If you've got 4 guns on you, you're going to find ammo for each of them. So if you just have the 1 or 2 guns, you're just going to find ammo for the ones that you actually want. So the idea with this weapon is that you press R2 and it shoots a blade out in front of you, but it sort of holds it there, similar to Half-Life. It just kind of holds it like the gravity gun. It just kind of sits there in front, spinning, and you can move into enemies a bit like a chainsaw almost, and just dig into them with it and kill them. It does take a while. It's not very good. And then you can fire it with R1 and it'll bounce around and hit a few enemies. It's a bit of a pain to use, honestly. So I'll be using it pretty quickly, getting the 30 kills, which we will have the pregnant enemies in this one, so we can get that quite quickly. And then getting rid of it, putting it away, and upgrading it eventually. You might like it though. By the way, grab that log on the wall. It was a bit of an obvious one. There is, I was cautious about this one. I'm just going to take his claw though, because there's definitely going to be one around here. And this one here is going to be alive as it can be. And I am using the Ripper as much as I don't really like it. So you can see it just holds it out in front. You can aim at the legs. They can walk through it and still hit you. They do get pushed back occasionally. But yeah, it's one I'm just going to use. I'll soften them up potentially with another weapon. Maybe shoot their legs off with the plasma cutter. And then when they're crawling around, then use that. So you can see we're getting a node with each of these upgrades. So the 2 we bought and the 1 we found in the previous chapter. And I will upgrade HP here. And then we'll have 6 left. So I do actually put a couple in here. We're going to go into air right the way up to here. I'm not going to get HP just yet. I'm just going to leave that one open. I want to put a couple in these as well. I should have actually gone up. Do I go up this side? Yeah, that's the right side I wanted to do. So I want the damage there. And the SP ones are the special. They're the upgrades. And then a couple in the pulse rifle. Let's get some more damage on that as well. Basically our 2 workhorse weapons at this point. And in here is going to be Scientific Methods, the side mission part 4. So just come in here, watch this whole thing. I'm going to cut it out in a moment. I'm just going to scout around, just find what we can find. And then I'm just going to stand here and watch the whole thing. You do the same. I'm going to move it forward in a moment. And then, yeah, so moving on. When it ends the log, it doesn't count as a log. It's just part of the side mission. You can see there, the objective has moved on. And then we can't go any further because we need to go to the mining deck. Obviously, we've not been there yet. So that's that for now. Ticked off. Moving that forward. If you didn't move it forward for whatever reason, you will have to go back to medical and rewatch that one there. It should be okay though. I don't see why you would. But you can start again. If it doesn't move on, you can go back and give it a kick up the arse, if you want to put it that way. And move it along. And then come back here and rewatch that one. It should move it along. So yeah, I'm just, every time I come into this safe space, I do look, because there have been enemies in here. Another upgrade here now. I do have a conductor that we just picked up, so I can sell that, and I will have enough to buy it. If you don't have enough to buy it yet, don't worry. We will get it afterwards, or you can get it afterwards. It stays in the shop. It's just at certain points in the game it becomes available, so it will stay in the shop. I'm not exactly sure what I'm looking at there. I don't know why I did that. I think it was... Oh, I was looking for... That was it, Stasis. I wanted a Stasis. So I'm going to grab a Stasis out of storage, because I am low. And you could do with some coming up. Yep, save. There we go. Reminding myself. Yeah, obviously we've saved. We've done some stuff, and we're going to go into some fights. So hopefully you're still on Impossible. It's not been too bad. It's really not too bad. With preparation and a bit of care, it's really fine, honestly. I am just going to go back. So it's up to you. If you are low on health now, then you can you do this. If you have really low health or mid health or whatever, you can use the node that we just got from our upgrade and put it in the suits. We left one open here on HP. Use that now if you want. I'm not. I know we're going to go and do some battling, so I can do it afterwards and get a free health upgrade. Health refill, should I say. So I'll wait. He's okay, don't worry, he's not going to get you. There is a level 2 door there. We'll be back for that later. You're okay for a moment. There will be an enemy in a minute, though. As you go around here, through this way, there's going to be one who's going to drop down. Potentially, again, can be different. So just keep an eye out. He's getting close, this one, isn't he? Yeah, I will. When I've got them on the floor like that, I will finish them off with the Ripper. Just so it counts as a Ripper kill as opposed to Plasma Cutter. So just so you got your bearings, this is where we came through, down there, and I went right, and we're now gone left, basically a full circle. Because it is dark, I know it's dark, and it's quite hard to see what we're doing. That will come into play later, so just take note of that. We're just going to open up a shortcut, so go up the ramp, go left. I thought I saw something there was nothing there. And then go up here, and this is the safe room again. So you can come back up this way this time. Save again now if you want. So take note of the explosive barrel, the explosive canister there. I'm going to be using that in a moment. Unfortunately my little trick didn't work. It worked, but it didn't work in the way I wanted it to do. So as soon as you hit that, come back up here, shoot a mine next to this, and then push forward, because there's going to be one behind you as well. So push forward, drop this one, and then turn around and get ready for the other one. So it does go off, but it doesn't blow up the canister, which is what I was trying to do. I was trying to get a chain reaction going, which was just odd, I thought. Yeah, it didn't blow up the canister, but that was my reasoning, and guess it didn't work. The mine killed him, so who cares, honestly. And then pull this towards you. Everything's active now in this area, so do watch out for enemies, because there might be random different ones to you, for you than there are for me. There are going to be some spitters as we go across here, right at the other side. They're not coming from the sides, they're on where our destination, they're stood there. Plus regular ones as well. I think there's 5 in total. I was only expecting 4, so you're going to see me get hit, because I was only expecting 4. But no, I think they throw a 5th one at me. Or maybe I just miscounted. So look up there. This is where we're going to be. You're going to see them. You'll hear them. Don't hesitate, because they are spitters. They can get you, and they will hurt. So when you see them there, you can just see them coming in there. Just start firing. And you can move left and right. Be ready to move left and right if they fire one. There's a canister there. Hit that as soon as you come into line with it. So you can see there's one here. He wasn't here. It was just 2 spitters, then 2 regular ones, so I just counted this as one of the regular ones, but he's not. I just kind of did it there. He did die. So I was just expecting this one, but there will be another one from the left, so watch out. But I thought he was that one from the left, but he wasn't. There was another one. Just throw mine down there, panicking this a bit at this point. Make sure he's down, and then we'll finish him as well. Didn't go as clean as I was hoping, because there was an extra enemy introduced. Have a quick run around, grab what you can. Taking damage here and there is not that bad though, is it? Come around this way. I'm going to be going in there afterwards. I know there is a node. We need the key first. Audio log. Temple's log number 2. So yeah, it's a special key we need for that. And this is full circle for escaping afterwards. Oxygen, take note of that. This one will not attack, so don't worry. There will be another one though. As you come around here, he's going to be dead ahead. Yeah, drop him and then just use the Ripper. So that's the station key that we need. Have a quick clean up. Yeah, so that one's made to make you jump. It does it on purpose. It gets you every time. So this is Kendra is alive. That log was an automatic story one that'll kick in. There's an item here. I'm just grabbing this while I'm waiting, because I don't like skipping them, just in case they don't count for whatever reason. It's only a short one. And then we'll save. Right, so in this room, there's going to be a node, which you saw on the wall. And then we've got a choice, or you've got a choice, really. You can either be deaf, or you can be blind. You've got to turn off either the air or the lights. It's up to you. I go for the air, so you can still see what the hell's going on. But you won't be able to hear the enemies. Turn off the lights. Obviously, everything goes pretty dark, to be honest. And you won't be able to see. So it's up to you which one you want to choose. So I'm going for the air, because there's air around. There's quite a lot, and I have 80, 90 seconds, whatever it is. It's quite a lot. So there will be an enemy dropping down here. So I can't hear anything at this point. So you have to be aware of where things are going to come from. So one will drop down there, and you're going to run around here, and you're going to hit this switch. It's use kinesis, and then just drag it down. And there will be 2 little death babies come around the corner, so I'm going to mine them. I should have just thrown 2 mines, to be honest, but they just run straight through it. Doesn't even affect them. God, I hate these things. Should have just fired another mine off. Where's it gone? Jesus Christ. So there is another enemy, so be aware with your health. Air, sorry. Or if you use lights, obviously you've got nothing to worry about. You just won't be able to see. There will be another one, and it is a spitter. So the guardrail can help a bit here, but it can also hinder. So I think I'm firing into the guardrail at some point there. There, now I am. Get it down, because I need the oxygen more than anything. You could potentially just run past it. I don't like running past enemies in this. I'm just going to top up again, because we're going to go 90 seconds. We're going to go on the gondola thing again, and all the way across. It will be enough time to get across. Don't worry, there was an air, if you remember, directly ahead. So I'm just going to reload everything. There should be just the one enemy. It will be a crawler, and it will be on the ramps somewhere. We're going up to the safe room. And this is where you will have 2 enemies in the safe room. So you're going to want to run in and use the mine as quickly as possible, because it's one of those flying ones that resurrects other ones. So you want to get them as quickly as possible. So it should be fine on air. And yeah, it's going to come from down the ramp. It can vary, I think, but he's going to be from the left hand side now, just out of sight there. Annoying little thing. Bit late. Just get rid of him. I just want to run up to the top and get into this room. You can see, yeah, it's in there already. It's already changing him. So just run in and fire a mine in. It should kill the flying one, but he will probably already have done his damage. And we'll finish this off with a ripper because we've got a minute. There's nothing left of this thing and it's still alive. So look for the flying one and stamp that as well. So sell anything you don't need. You shouldn't have anything you want to sell, but you might want to move some stasis things back to storage or health if you've got loads of it. Now you don't need to do this section. I completely forgot as I was thinking this. I'm running back down to the node bench. You don't need to do this because there is a node bench coming up where we're going. Or you can, I mean, sure, you can follow and just do this. But there's one in our path in a moment anyway, the next area we're going. I am watching around the corners there because I don't know what's coming. So, yeah, there might be some enemies down there. Upgrade that HP from before. I do actually have another one because we did pick one up. So I will just jump back in quickly because I forgot we did pick one up as well. I don't think so. That applies damage to each shot. That's the upgrade we got. We've got a few upgrades. We can get to fully upgrade this thing for the next playthrough anyway. No problem during this one. So I'll just put it down there and move to. I don't know why I went for that one. I should have gone for the other ones. Towards damage. Anything towards damage at this point. Yeah, I think it's at this point now I'm realising, you dumbass, there's a bench coming up. It's only a little detour. Yeah, do watch out, because occasionally there can be a little death baby or something running around. And we're going to go this way this time, into the lift. And going down. So we are going to get to a point in a moment where we're going to want to do a backup save because there is a instant death section coming up. It's quite, it's easy to die there, it's instant death, but you'd have to go out, not go out of your way, but really mess up to do it. So you're okay here, there's no enemies here yet. Although, having said that, I am constantly on guard. There might be enemies for you, honestly. So, yeah, scared myself there by hitting that fan. Yeah, just pick everything up. There shouldn't be any at this point. Don't go through that door just yet. So here's this bench I was talking about. The one I remembered it too late. So you can do your upgrades there. And a text log at the bottom here. Chaos. I'm going to just take this in with me because we're going to get locked into this decontamination room here. And there will be 1, 2, 3, 4 enemies. 2 of the little horrible death baby things. to start with. I'm just going to put a mine there. It may change for you where they drop from. It does for me because of course it does. Because I set up, it drops from above where I am now. So I can hear it, I can hear it. Where are you? Behind me. Of course. Of course. And because of all the smoke, yeah, the mine did its work. Did its job there. Finished it off. So there will be another one. Just set up another mine because there's going to be, after the two death baby, I don't know what to call them, honestly. Horrible things. There's going to be a crawler, the one with the tail, and a regular necromorph will drop in after you kill this thing. And that's what this is for, just to slow them down. Got the spike, always come in handy. Still slowed down that one. It did actually get hit by the container. And that's it. So just the 4 enemies. It seems a lot worse than it actually is.
Decontamination sequence complete. Thank you for your patience.
And as you come out here, we're going to get schematic number 3. This is so we can able to buy medium med packs. And off to the left here is where we want to head first. There's going to be a node down here. And of course, on the way back, there will be 2 little horrible death baby things. Tentacle babies. I don't know, I need to come up with a more inventive name for them. They just walk through mines. That's what the terrifying thing. Usually if you get hit by a mine or an explosive, it's going to stop you in your tracks, so they just walk straight through them. I will just use this node that we just got. Because the bench is just here anyway. No, I was going to put it in damage, but then I thought we'll actually be using this more, so I want to move towards damage on this one. Ultimately, it doesn't matter where you go. It's up to you with upgrades. If you're using say you really like the Ripper, then you're going to want to keep that around. You might not like the pulse rifle, then upgrade that to make that your priority. Because we need to do them all anyway at some point. So take note of this to the right. It looks like something's smashed through here, and yes, it has. As we come back through here, something's going to grab us. A tentacle's going to grab us and pull us through here. So you've got to that point, that corner that I first went round there, to kill it. Otherwise, it's going to kill you. That is our second instant death thing, but you're going to be able to cancel that one a lot easier. So go into this room, obviously pick that log up, come into here, and this is where I'm going to say, quit out, do a backup, because we've got an instant death section coming up. So if you can do a backup, do so. If you can't, obviously I'm going to tell you what's going on here. Just be ready to pause in case you die. So nothing to worry about straight away. It's not until we turn the centrifuge on that it becomes a problem. Just look around, there's going to be all sorts of things flying around. No enemies just yet, not until you take off. There will be a stasis recharge, make sure you grab that. So just look around, have a look for items. There's one there, I think. So I'm just going to land. The enemies in this are the tail crawling ones. You will hear them. That's why I'm waiting. The best thing to do is wait for them to come to you. I'm going to go up here and wait. I'm going to use the Ripper. I'm going to slow them down because stasis recharges here. So we can use it as much as we like. There he comes. Come on. It's quite close actually using the Ripper on these. When you kill them, the stasis will just wear off as they die. So you do have to be quite tight. If you use it, you might not use it. So recharge on your stasis, and then this is what we're doing. What we're doing is we're pulling these two, there's two of these, into the center. So pull it about halfway, hit it with some stasis, and then pull it the rest of the way. If you pull it all the way along without stasis on, it will just bounce off. I think the other enemy will come in at this point. I am waiting for it, I think. I thought it was after the second one. It could be after the second one. Yeah, it will bounce off, and if you stasis it and then pull it, you might not make it all the way to the other end, so that's why I do it about halfway. Some more goodies with his super stomp. So this is the other one. Don't worry, once you connect this, you do have to actually actively turn it on for it to take effect. So I think I've heard the other one at this point, so I'm going to wait up here for it. There was an item I just missed. Where is it? Did I miss it? No, I did see it. No, I guess I did miss it. It looks like health. So yeah, do watch out. There's plenty of things floating around. Oh, it's horrible when you don't know where these things are. They will get you in mid-air as well. They'll fly at you. That's why it's better. There we go. Oh no, it's money. It's not so bad. Yeah, you want to take care of them before moving on, because they'll just fly at you and it'll just be a pain. This one's not playing ball though, is he? Where is it? There it is. See, I didn't even see where that came from then. And close there. But I just want to use it and get rid of it. So same again, about halfway. Hit it, drag it all the way. Now fly back and recharge your stasis. We're going to need some. We don't need it, it's just going to come in handy. And then once we hit this control, you could actually make a save now if you wish. You could go back out, make that save. Make another one in case you die. Back up. But it's once you hit this control here that's you're kind of locked in at that point. So what's going to happen is the centrifuge will kick in, gravity will obviously come back, and the air will be taken out, so it's going to switch on us. There is air around, so don't worry, there's plenty of air, you're not going to run out of air. So we can't fly around anymore, so we have to actually run past the centrifuge, and that is the thing that will kill you instantly. There's plenty of time to do it, it's not a tight run or anything, so just be aware that there are going to be a couple of enemies along the way. So I'm just going to wait here, move forward slightly, and then once it's out of the way, just make a run for this one here. Just wait here. I'm just going to show you the log that we just got. It's an automatic one that happens. Centrifuge is online. I'm waiting here because there is an enemy as well. He's going to get clocked. There we go. Nice, I will take that. Thank you. Again, wait for it. And then run. There's going to be an enemy here straight away. It's going to drop. I think he drops down. Yeah, drops down. Just hit it with stasis. This is why we loaded up on stasis. And then kill it however you like. I'm using the blade. It's not doing that much. There we go. And fill up on oxygen. Technically you'd want air, wouldn't you? And then off we go. Same again. No, it's not same again. Sorry, this is where the lift is. And then we are safe from the centrifuge. So that's the instant death section over with. There's going to be a crawler just to the right. Where are you? We are on the same platform where we came in now. So there's a stasis recharge behind me. I think this is the one, yeah, that actually gets the damage in because the blade drops off. Annoying as that is. So yeah, that's it. You've made it. Well, if you got to this part and didn't die, good stuff. There's another instant death section coming up right away. So don't go through that door. Do not go through that door without making a save. And if you feel... watch the rest of this video first before going through this door. Not the rest of the video. What's about to happen. If you don't feel confident, then do another backup. So we're going to get grabbed as soon as we go through here. And it's going to have a very obvious bulbous bit that you want to shoot on it. Make sure you load it up with plasma or whatever. I'm just waiting to shoot here. I'm going to shoot once it's there. Now it's got a good opening. It's not doing damage at this point, but once it gets you to its hole, which is just at the end there, at the end here, then it will kill you. There. That's going to be a problem. But if once it got past that section, you're safe now. We're good. We're going to go back. So we're getting there. We've nearly powered everything on properly now. We just need to go into the engine room itself. And we will get another new weapon shortly, actually. One that's not... that I do actually quite like. I usually don't like flamethrowers in this game, but I do like it in this one because it stuns the enemies. So it's probably not one I'm going to stick with, but it is good. It's better than the Ripper, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm looking around again just to make sure nothing here. There's nothing here. You'll get another log as you walk through the door here as well. They found an artifact. And then, yeah, we should be able to buy medium med packs now. Sell anything you don't want. You should never have a use for oxygen. Well, you'll always have a use for the oxygen tanks, but you should never need one. There will always be plenty around, and obviously I'm going to point out where they are. They should never get to the point where you are going to run out of oxygen. So I don't even save them, I just sell them straight away. So another quick save and on we go. No enemies just yet. I suppose technically this is another instant death section because of the fan blades, but we will be slowing them down to go through them. So just have a look for items around here. Should be one there, and there should actually be one just here as well. Oh no, wait, is it still there? No, it's not. Yeah, there should be one there as well. I don't know where it's gone. But yeah, there's nothing there for me, which is a bit annoying. So there is a stasis refill. And that obviously lets you know what we're doing here. We're going to go through the fans. I like to go through the bottom left-hand corner. It's just whatever. Hit it with stasis and just go for it. Even if it touches you, it's not going to kill you. It'll just knock you back a bit. So just go for it. You should be fine. And then once you hit this, an enemy's going to drop down behind you. You want to turn off fans and put it in airlock 2. Just make sure both airlocks are open. And then be ready for this thing. I'm using a blade again because I just want to get rid of it. No, run out. No, I'm not. I'm panicking. Get the rifle out. So there is going to be a level 3 door through here, which we will come back for later on. So you want to make sure both doors are open. the loudest room in the game. Can you even hear me now? Jesus Christ, why is this room so loud? I don't know. Even the engine room isn't that loud. But that is horrendous. I thought there was something wrong with the game when I first went in there. Flamethrower. You're obviously going to pick that up. That is our 4th weapon for now. Or technically, we're including the stasis and things as well. So 4th selectable weapon. I'm just going to put that in the last slot that we have there. It's good. I like the flamethrower. You can use a flame wall as well, but just the regular R2 attack is good. It knocks enemies back. It's great for crowd control if you get rushed and you're in a corner. Then whip the flamethrower out and it sort of stuns them for a second, gives you a moment to just recollect and get out of the way, or just go at them with the flamethrower. It's quite good at killing as well. You're going to see this. Where is he? This guy. There's a few of these knocking about, so do look out for them because they do a little bit of damage if they get you. So just watch out. You can kill them. It just takes one shot. They're not really an enemy, or they might be actually. Could use the Ripper on them. So this is the level 3 door. We'll be back for that later. Just going to do a quick run round. See that there's nothing that we don't need. Good. Nothing around. And then in here there's going to be a log and a node. So do watch out for enemies. There shouldn't be any at this point. I'm going to pick this up first. It carries on. Temple's log 3. Just a couple more left. Nearly done. Obviously got the node here as well. The important thing.
Sabotage the Ishimura at a time like this. I'll report to the bridge if anyone's left. And then I'm finding.
Right, so in a moment there's going to be a new enemy, or there's another enemy type. I'm just going to grab this one from here. There is one of those guys there. I'm leaving him. But if you do get too close, they will hit you. Yeah, any room that has a fan in, always be wary of it. Always be wary of them. We do have a node, so we'll use that. Where do we go on this one? I honestly cannot remember. No, not suits at this point, because I don't know where we want to go with that. We'll go damage on pulse rifle, I believe. Yes? Yes, we do. Right, so there's a new... It's kind of a new enemy type. It combined with another enemy. It'll make sense in a moment. But basically loads of little critters. I'm looking for something that's downstairs, or in the room across from where we're about to go. Like a dumbass again. So as you come around here, shoot this out the way, and then switch to whichever weapon, say the Ripper or whatever you're trying to get kills with, because this is quite good for kills. So you'll hear them before you see them, but have one ready, and these little annoying things you can kill. These are each an enemy. So look how quickly you can kill these and get that many kills. Like 6, 7, 8 of them, whatever, however many there were. If one gets on you, you'll need to keep pressing X to get them off. And that's kind of that gone. You won't be able to get the kills because you'll just sort of kill them by getting rid of them off you. Ripper blade schematic, by the way, there. They're what come out of the pregnant enemies. Oh, he always gets me. Always forget that he's there. Yeah, so they're really good for getting the kill trophies. So I'll tell you when they're coming up or when to expect a pregnant enemy, and be ready with a weapon you want to get kills with. So that's a good place to do it, because there's actually no pregnant one, but there is going to be a pregnant one downstairs here now. It's to the left. I do mess this up. You're going to see me mess this up really badly. So hit it, Stasis. Stasis is good here because it will freeze the little ones as well. If you hit them with Stasis. It wore off too quickly, and I wasn't ready to... yeah, once you get hit with one, you have to press X to get rid of all of them. Bit annoying. Yeah, I was going to hit them with Stasis again to slow them down, and then you can have all the time then to kill them quite quickly with whatever you want. So do a better job of it than that. plenty of stasis here. So I'm about to get the trophy freeze in the next room as well as the one for the 30 kills with the Ripper. That's how quick we're going to do it with the pregnant ones, and I've been kind of working on it slowly. Freeze is for hitting 50 enemies with stasis. It's just something you will do at some point. It's guaranteed. So don't worry if you don't get it in the next room. You will pretty soon, or you might already have it. Who knows? So we're done in here. We need to go through these doors. So hit them with stasis, obviously, to slow them down. I thought I saw something, there's nothing there. Yeah, he gets me as well. He walked straight over him then. Yeah, watch out for him, obviously. I've cut his legs off, so I'll give him a bit of Ripper action. And then through here, you're going to want to grab this container. There are going to be some little ones, but it's just not worth it. There's also a spitter at the top. It's just not worth taking the damage if you get hit. So throw the container and then hit the other container. And it doesn't quite kill him, which I am surprised about. We'll just get rid of those ones. Don't mess around there. So that's where we need to go. Here's obviously a save point we're just going to use. And then I will show you just a little bit of a shortcut as an item here, which you can quickly grab in case you're low on health or ammo or whatever. Depends what you get actually. If we go through here, there's going to be a container you can stamp. So you get that, and then up there is the way back to the safe room if you need to go back there for whatever reason. If you need some health or whatever. And then we're going to go into here, and there will be 3 of the regular Necros coming at you, potentially all at once. There's only 1 at this point. I'm going to save that for in a moment. There will be a pregnant one. Cut this one down, and then we're going to go get the Ripper out on these, because 2 of them are crawling, so we're okay. The other one's getting all tangled up, so that's okay. So you can see I can fire the projectile away. If you're in a group, you might want to do that. There we go, got them. But there is going to be a pregnant one as well. So you can hit it with that container. And then that's it. Once the pregnant one's done and bin, it's nothing else until you put the battery in. And I saw it there as well. What the hell? So, stasis. And I'm trying to hit the... Yeah, I want it to pop, because I want the babies to come out. Now, once it does, I'm going to hit them. There we go. So I've got freeze, because I froze all the little babies. I'm going to get the Ripper out. And go on them with the Ripper. And then we'll also get a cut above. Where is it? Just keep going. Oh no, it's the last one there as well. A cut above, so I can get rid of the Ripper now, which I will do at the end. I'll probably never use that weapon again throughout the playthrough, unless I really run out of ammo or something, but then things are going really wrong if that's the case. Right, so you're free to just run around and grab stuff. Come under here and get the node. There's 2 important things. There's a node there, and then upstairs here. It's not really upstairs because there's no stairs, but on the level above, there's a schematic for flamethrower fuel. That's the 2 important things here. And then just run around, look for containers. There's potentially going to be things in different areas to me, and look everywhere. There's something down there. In here, there's going to be a New Game Plus collectible in here, and the next playthrough in there. There should be something on this corner for you as well. So all hell's going to break loose once we put the battery in, so be prepared. But we're not going to do it just yet. This battery here. So it is a variety of enemies. There is no pregnant one, so you don't need to worry about that. So there's going to be crawlers, there's going to be spitters, there's going to be the regular necromorphs. So once you put it in, be ready. There's a container here which you can throw around. I like to stay in one sort of space with my back against a wall But it's up to you. If you want to set up traps and run around, then obviously... what the hell? I thought I had my back against the wall. That's what it does though, isn't it? There's a spitter, which is an annoying place to have a spitter appear. So I hit him with a mine just to get rid of him. I do take a bit of damage here, but it's fine, honestly. I know there's going to be a crawler coming. So I want to get these two down. I'm looking for it. I think it just... Where is it? Let's see if we can find out where it comes from. Just off screen on the left in a moment. Oh, it's after these two, sorry. This is another spitter, so obviously want some cover. Some sort of cover is going to help. Here he is. You're early. No, throw a leg at it, that'll do. I don't know what that was that I threw at it, but it definitely killed it. It wasn't a claw though. So I did have to use some health there, which I'm not too happy about. What was it? Oh, it's a big claw of some sort. Not one of the small ones. Anyway, you'll know once you've killed them all because there won't be any left. But it's not too bad. If you just put her back against the wall, and if anything, if it goes totally wrong, get the flamethrower out and go crazy with that thing. It will just kill everything pretty quickly. Obviously watch out for spitters though.
Engines ready.
And then fire the engines up, and we are nearly done. No more enemies in theory, but you never know with this game. So walk out of here, you're going to get another log. This is an automatic one, obviously. Go to the bridge, which we will do in the next video, and we'll be introduced to yet another enemy type. So this is where I showed you before, the run back to the safe room. We'll go back outside briefly, but it's nothing to worry about. It'll all become clear in a moment where we are. I'm just waiting for this to finish, because another one's going to kick in as you go outside here. I will forget to bring it up. I don't forget entirely, but not straight away. Well, it's called Nicole. So as you come through here and go through the door there, it's going to kick in. That's another story one. Nicole. Make sure it's clear in here. There's no one hanging around. That's what made me... But yeah, I will bring it up in a moment. And there should be another weapon upgrade. A Gellified Hydrazine for the flamethrower. There, that. Should be able to buy it. Sell some oxygen if you have that. Or sell some conductors, semiconductors if you have those. I will also dump the Ripper in a moment. I'm going to just grab some health, put that into my inventory. Yes, the Ripper can now go away. So we'll stop finding Ripper ammo, in theory. And yeah, that's it for this chapter. We're just going to get the trophy. Yeah, this is where I remembered. Oh, I've not brought up. There we go, Nicole. Yeah, we're just going to get the trophy for finishing chapter 3, which happens as you go through this door. And this is the tram station. So there you go, all systems go, and then it's going to cross over into chapter 4. But I'm just going to run back into this room, and we're going to use this as our save point, because we've been going on long enough as it is. And that's where we'll pick up in the next video. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.